Is this going to be the week where we finally hit all-time highs for the market? In this video, I want to go in very in-depth on the stocks that I am watching to keep you guys prepared for this week. We got a lot of incredible plays with shares, with options, with day trades, with swing trades, with small account challenges. We also got a very nice short position, and I'll also be going over Bitcoin and the amazing setup on Bitcoin. Now, this is going to be a very interesting one because historically speaking, this is the most bullish time for the market from Christmas to New Year's Eve. So make sure to subscribe with notifications on because I will be doing live trading tomorrow on YouTube. So subscribe with notifications on, and SundayStockTalk.com for the amazing newsletter which I try to post every single week. So go to Sunday Stock Talk and let's get started. We got a lot of plays. This video is time-stamped and let's get started. So we're taking a look at the SPY. I love making these videos. Okay? I love making these videos because we played the downtrend breakout, and you guys can see the proof from watching my previous videos as well as the previous newsletters on SundayStockTalk.com. Clear evidence right over here. So the one thing that we are taking a look at is, okay, we are in the consolidation phase. We have talked a lot about this, and this is very, very important to understand. The market has areas where we move to. We have trends where we go to the downside, to the upside, and now we are in the consolidation phase. The consolidation phase is the area where we trade sideways and where we are setting up for a move. When the market has an explosive move, we need to rest and we need to cool down. Now, this is where the money is made. This is where the money is made when the stock is trading sideways and when SPY and the overall market is trading sideways, because we are setting up for a move to the either side. Now, it is very important that I say either side. I have to be neutral. Okay, we have to have a non-biased outlook for the market and the overall market. When we are trading options, when we are trading stocks, we want to take a look at the truth, okay, not a biased truth. So we're taking a look at the SPY right now. Overall trend is to the upside. The RSI is definitely overbought, but we're taking a look at this consolidation pattern, and we can go two ways, and we have two conditions that can happen. We can break out to the upside, which is 474. We are bullish above, and we're going to see an explosion like we did before, and then our price target is going to be $480, which is the all-time highs. The all-time highs is the very, very nice and very, very key level. Okay, everyone is asking this question: are we going to hit all-time highs this week, especially with the Santa Claus rally? So $480 is our price target. My personal bias is bullish just because of Santa Claus rally and the overall market sentiment, the consumer confidence, and the $480 all-time highs level. Now, what is the chart going to tell us? Well, it depends on how we react. So again, if we close above 474 like we did previously, we're going to see that nice run to the upside, which is going to be $480. But if we close to the downside below 467, that is going to be bearish. So like we did over here back in October. So bearish below 467 and bullish above 474. So if I go to my newsletter, this is what I wrote down. So bullish above 474 and bearish below 467. Those are the two levels that we are watching. But other than that, we can kind of just trade sideways. That is also a possibility. Here we traded sideways for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So almost 2 weeks we just traded sideways. So we can potentially also see that that is an option on the table right now. And that way we can play calls by playing the bounce at the level of support. So we can potentially scalp calls at the level of support for the SPY. So that is what we are taking a look at for SPY. And again, please remove your bias. The first play that I am taking a look at is Raytheon, RTX, ticker symbol RTX. It has a very nice setup. These plays are not in chronological orders from best to that, so I'll be going over that later in this video, like the plays that I like potentially. But RTX looks interesting. My first concern with RTX is that it's not that tight, and you guys will be seeing this in the video because we have a lot of ascending triangle setups, like our other plays like NVDA, NPH, and whatnot. But the problem with RTX is that it's not tight enough. Okay, the best idea, the best concept, the best vision that we want for a ascending triangle setup is when we are trading and when we are consolidating, but we are getting tight. So for example of this is, for example, with Amazon. It was trading sideways and trading sideways, but it got very tight and then it broke out. So with RTX, we're not seeing that same vibe yet. So that is my red, concern. That is my red flag for this play. And we can endlessly talk about, other ascending triangle setups. We want to get tight. So for RTX, even though I like the setup, it's not the best entry. So if you do start breaking out tomorrow at market open, I want to grab calls above $84. A close above $84 is going to be very, very bullish for RTX with a price target of $87. I want to grab 1 to 2 weeks of expiration. I like that the contracts are extremely, extremely cheap for RTX. So that is the first play that I am looking at. Now, if we do come back down for RTX, we can average down at the level of support, and then we can play the bounce. But if it does not hold the 84 level and it closes below, make sure to close those weeklies out because the expiration is going to kill you. The theta is going to kill you. So bullish above $84 for RTX. Next, we have XPENG, XPEV. I really like this play. Now, overall, I'll probably make a whole video on this, but NIO, XPeng, Tesla, all EV stocks are looking very interesting. So we're probably going to see a potential run on EVs. But I'm taking a look at XPeng, and I really love this play because we're not playing a breakout. We're playing the level of support, and we're playing the bounce. So the probability is to our side, like we did with oil, which was XLE. I really like the idea of playing off the support rather than playing the breakout because the probability is a lot better and the stop loss is a lot lower because the stop loss is the area that we entered in. So with XPEV, I really love this play. Looking at it for the small account challenge, and I want to buy calls right around $13 or even right around market open because this is a great area. 2 to 3 weeks I think are good for the call options. It does trade a little bit weird, but we're taking a look at, if we take a look at the Heikinashi, the probability of bouncing is a lot higher, especially with the RSI. Now, it gets even more interesting because I did not mention this in the newsletter, but we actually had another breakout for XPEV right here. So it had another descending triangle. So it kind of looks like the AMD setup where it was like it kept repeating the downtrend breakout. So XPEV looks amazing, interesting. Definitely, like, I got a lot of great plays for this week. This is up there. Okay, this is up there. I really like this play for call options. Stop loss below $13.35 on the daily time frame. Close below that. Next, we have NVIDIA. Now, NVIDIA, I made a whole video on that, so make sure to check that out. But my only problem with NVIDIA is that I'm probably going to play the breakout, but my only concern is the contracts are expensive. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but my options portfolio is only like $10, and I only enter in like 1,000 into each play. I'm very, very conservative because personally, again, my real money is made with like Bitcoin and long-term and shares. Options is like a side thing for me. So the options contract for NVIDIA are expensive, really expensive. So personally, the risk to reward is not worth it for me, but I do want to play the breakout on weeklies. So with NVIDIA, I really like the setup. One thing that I did not mention in the NVIDIA video was Amazon, because it more looks like Amazon because of how it traded and how tight it got. So I really like how NVIDIA has gotten very tight. As I went over RTX in the earlier video, it's not that tight enough. So NVIDIA, the probability of breaking out is a lot higher. So I really like how it is getting tight. And obviously we have Nancy Pelosi buying into it. And then if we take a look at the weekly time frame, I just love this setup. So I'm taking a look at a week out expirations. Just be careful with how you're positioning your portfolio, because I don't want to over leverage. I just want to put 10% of my account in each of the options play. So that's very important risk management skills to manage. Next, we have Enphase, another great play. I have to say, we got a lot of great plays, a ton of great opportunities, okay? A ton of great opportunities. This is also up there, okay? This to me reminds me of the play on Target where we had the ascending triangle on Target, and then where it had the downtrend breakout. This was an amazing play, okay? This was an amazing play. But this to me reminds just like Target, because if we take a look at Enphase, we gapped up, we had a run up, and then take a look at these 4 candles and how tight it has gotten. I really love this setup, so I really think it's going to break out right at open. I want to grab calls right at market open, weekly expiration, bullish above $135, and our stop loss is going to be below $133. I will be doing live trading tomorrow on YouTube, so make sure to subscribe with notifications on, but I really love the risk to reward for Enphase, and it's kind of trading like Target. I also love the volume because we have a downtrend breakout, so the volume is incredible, and then I really love the gap to the upside. So that's going to be our potential price target. So ascending triangle, looks just like Costco. We had Enphase, we had Target, a ton of ascending triangle plays. Lemonade was another one. It was a quick one. So we did Enphase. Next we have NUE. Now this is like a shares leap option. It's not like a short-term thing. Personally, I'm probably not gonna even play it. But if you like this play, it's really on you. I have a lot of plays. I'm not gonna play all of them. So it's really on you, and make sure to take notes and go on what setups you like. But NUE is very interesting because we have a massive ascending triangle. So potential play for like a leap call options. Have the stop loss below $172, because if it enters below, then we have more room to the downside to hit this level of support. So monthly looks good, weekly looks good, and daily looks good. I really think this is gonna go up. I think this is going to do really good. I'm just going to do the math right now. I might play shares. But even then, I would rather play PayPal. But NUE, if you guys like it, it's going to be on you. Great setup. As long as if it holds 173. If it closes below 173, it's going to look bad. Now, the interesting thing about NUE is that the monthly candle is closing. December is coming to an end. So if we have that bullish close above the level of resistance, that is going to be a great confirmation for NUE. Next, we have Boeing, ticker symbol BA. So we're taking a look at Boeing, and this is my play. This is my short play. So a lot of the plays that I have were like long plays. Like if the market goes up, boom. So I want to have a short play right here, and I really like Boeing right here. I'm going to delete my charts here. But I'm taking a look at Boeing. The first thing that I'm taking a look at is just the bigger time frame, the weekly picture. This is a massive level of resistance on the weekly time frame. Okay, that is the first thing that I kind of noticed right here. The second thing that I noticed is the RSI. The RSI is definitely overbought. This stock is well overbought on the daily time frame. So the RSI is overbought. We're hitting a massive level of resistance, and then we have a channel on the daily time frame. And then if I just take a look at the price action here, take a look at this move, this massive move. So I want to do a day trade. This was going to be a day trade, okay, weekly day trade to trade puts below $259, right around that area. It's going to be very interesting right at market open, because if we get that pressure right at market open and we get that volume, it is going to be a very nice put play, because right at market open is when we get the most volume, and then 5 minutes before market closes, that is when we get the most volume. So we can short this to the downside if the first 2 candles are red, and then for price target, Again, it's going to be a day trade. It's very unclear. I'm thinking, like a quick day trade. Price target going to be around 255. We can also bounce here, so you can also play calls and then have that stop loss below, like on the 5 minute time frame. And then we can also play the breakout. But again, you have to think about the probability. What is the probability of us breaking to the upside with the RSI, and then 274 being the level of resistance. Now, if the market is green, we have a pop for Boeing, then I want to straight up buy like puts at like 274, 1 week out. And Boeing, this to me, it's a very interesting stock. A very interesting stock. It likes to trade sideways a lot. So this setup is very interesting for a put play for this week. Next, I want to talk about Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is my biggest position. Okay, if you are in the premium version of the Discord that I own. Now, Bitcoin is very interesting, especially if you trade leverage on like an offshore exchange, or if you just want to do a day trade on Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks very interesting because we have a ascending triangle formation, and like SPY, where it consolidates and then it breaks out, and then we consolidate and then it breaks out. Bitcoin is doing the same thing. So we could see the past 3 consolidation periods, and then when it breaks out, it has like a nice 7-8%. That's a pretty good play. If you want to do straight up just buying spot Bitcoin, we had a 17% move, so here I can expect like a solid 10%. So if you want to do a day trade on that, or if you want to leverage on that, but definitely I'm watching Bitcoin for this week. I definitely want to accumulate more stop loss below this level of support if you want to trade leverage. So next we have just the current plays that we're kind of holding. We're holding our Tesla. We're still bullish on Tesla with our February expiration. We're taking a look at the weekly time frame continuation. Again, our price target is still $300 for Tesla. And then we're holding PayPal shares, which we are already up very nicely. Now PayPal, we need to close above on the monthly time frame so we can get that confirmation, as well as on the weekly time frame. If we can close above on the weekly time frame and get that confirmation, we are going to be looking very, very good. Like our previous plays on Macy's with the falling wedge breakout. PayPal looks incredible. We're already up like 15% on shares, and it's really not too late. It's going to be a long-term leap play. So overall, hope you guys enjoyed this video. We had a ton of stocks that we were watching. We're also in like BLNK and our other positions on Discord and the premium version of Discord. If you guys have not already, you guys can get, buy, and sell alerts on the Discord. We have a small account challenge, and then I'll be going live on YouTube. So make sure to subscribe with the notifications on, and see you guys later.